Hello there, and welcome to a guide on how to use emeralds from the hit game Reckless. Now then, are you wondering how to use this supportive guy? Well, I'm here for that. He has two abilities, Crystallized Floor and Crystal Mitosis. The main use case for Crystallized Floor is when you want to cover a high traffic area, cause this thing slows down any type of enemy and then also speeds up any of your teammates and yourself too. This also highlights any of the enemies. Meanwhile, Crystal Mitosis is able to self-heal and also can heal your teammates. It does heal slowly, but is a great heal. Sadly, it can be one-shot by any enemy, so be careful about that. Now then, here's some pros and cons. Sadly, for the cons, you do only have 90 HP, so you are a bit weaker than other characters. Another thing is both of your abilities have about 2 to 3 second charge up when you're trying to use them. So don't try using them near a enemy or else you'll get knocked out of it, and that will not be value at all. Some of the pros is that you are able to self-heal, which I will show you later, how it can be very useful. And you can also place them wherever you like, really. Even in the air if you know how you're using it. So, let me show you some Emerald games now. And I will be voicing over them to get some insight. So right here is where I plan to place my Crystallized Floor. It is a very great spot because the killers have to run up there. So it's only one little hallway as well. So it's pretty difficult. You can take the trampoline around there, but then you're just wasting time. Right here, I'm trying to distract the killer, because I know I can go back to my Crystal Mitosis. Even after he was able to destroy it, I still was able to heal so I could outlast the chase. And the biggest thing for Emerald is you want to stay out of chases as much as you can, unless you know you have a mitosis ready. So all I do now is place a floor, and then I place down a crystal mitosis once I know that the coast is clear. And of course, I'm gonna start to get targeted because I am playing Emerald. And the amount of players in the game are dwindling. So now I have to try and dodge and weave. Couldn't get the jump there, which is pretty annoying, but it's okay. And I moved past. Nice little bait right there that I did. Placing one right there because it's in a prime spot. Sure, the killers can jump around it, but you could just stand in the middle and wait for them to eventually try and land a hit. And then I finally placed down a mitosis to heal up this cloak here. So now the zombie is chasing me because I am the one of the last supports left. And so you know the drill. I go back to the Emerald after the chase is ended, so now I can heal back to full max HP. No matter what value you're at, always try to get back to max using your mitosis. I tried to distract the zombie here, but it's kind of in vain because that guy's at 10 HP, so I just go back and wait for my mitosis to get off a cooldown. So now I'm at last man standing. He is not great at last man standing at all. And also I decided to place a floor down right there. So they take that jumping pad, they will have to go through there. and that will give them a slow. Isn't the best slow, but it still is a slow and a speed up for me. And I'm gonna try and use that as many times as I can. Sadly, I am going against a zombie right now, so it's not very helpful. And as you can see here, the zombie just jumped from above, and I tried juking, but unsuccessful. So I place a floor here on the bridge because that is a spot where the monsters have to go. In order to get on that island, the they plan to go around, which then you can just loop around that. And so I use that in order to place down a emerald over there. I probably should have placed it somewhere else, but it's alright. Again, same gameplay over here, placing a floor on that bridge. Now then, all I need to do is just stay out of trouble and not try to get into any chases. I can, but I probably shouldn't. So here I see one of my teammates. They're low on HP. I tried placing a mitosis down, but it's probably not gonna work. So instead, I placed down a floor right above that ladder exit, which forces the enemies to climb up and get the slowness and highlight. Well, if I were to do that, I would instead get a nice little speed boost. Now that's all I really need to show for this match, because later one of the other killers leaves, and so it just makes it a lot more easier. So, overall, Emerald is a good survivor when it comes to supporting the team, using the floor as a way of blocking ways that the enemy would usually go, and also using the mitosis in order to heal up yourself and also your teammates. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give me suggestions in the comments on who I should do a guide on next. Thank you.